Angus, very nice to see you in Barcelona. We are at the Xiaomi. Both you are the Global Director of Communications. Big news from Xiaomi this week.
Absolutely.
We have the car in terms of size, but also in terms of the impact and all the attention that is driving.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about the core products that you unveiled.
Yeah.
The Xiaomi 17 and the Ultra and Lepsi phone as well with Leica. But also the devices like the Xiaomi Tag,
Yes.
As well as the scooter and the power bank. What is the core goal for this year in terms of the ecosystem? Because Xiaomi is very strong on bringing the ecosystem together through multiple products. But you have been doing that over the years.
Yes.
So what is the main goal for this year?
I mean, for us, it's just another step forward of what we're trying to achieve by next year in 2027, when we bring Xiaomi EV to the global markets. And we always want to focus on our pinnacle of smartphone imaging photography. And that's something that we're continuing doing with our Xiaomi 17 lineup. And of course, with our ecosystem, as you may notice, our power bank, our tag, is much more open than before. We not only connect by our own Android system, but also to the Apple ecosystem as well. So we want, at the end of the day, still stick to our core company value of bringing innovation to everyone.
Yeah.
So that's just one step further. And last year in September in Munich, we launched our smart tech appliances to a global wide audience, which means you will get bigger home appliances rather than just a robot vacuum, wearables like AIoT, but actual electronic big things in your home, like fridges, and that's something that we want to continue doing.
Yeah, that's a quite interesting strategy because we see all sorts of devices within your ecosystem, but you are not afraid of moving beyond your ecosystem,
Yes.
embracing other ecosystems like Apple ecosystem around connectivity and being able to connect the devices. Do you see that as an opportunity for consumers who may be on an iPhone, but to try some of the other products that you sell? Do you see that as an opportunity to drive that transition for those users towards your ecosystem?
Yeah, most certainly. I think we have a different philosophy from Apple, obviously, but we are more open and we want everyone to actually try any products that we have, no matter what smartphones they use or what other tech gadgets they use. So yes, in a way, it's our strategy to let them know who we are as a company and know about our products. And instead of staying in a closed ecosystem, I think this is our different approach. Yes.
And of course, the car, as you mentioned, is coming to Europe, to the global markets, which I think is going to be a quite interesting.
We're very excited.
Very excited. You should be very excited. Probably some of your direct competitors in this space in Europe are very concerned.
Really?
I think
hope
it will
so,
have
maybe.
an impact. I remember
Yeah.
when I was in China last year, I went to shopping malls just to see your car. The amount of people around the car testing, taking pictures, etc.
Awesome.
A lot of interest,
Yeah.
because my first opinion was very strong. So if I have this car in Europe, I'll definitely go for something that is
Amazing.
more integrated with the smartphone, and that plays a huge differentiation compared to some of the European brands that continue to play the traditional business. But this is a different story.
It is.
This
It's a very big.
hypercar, supercar, this vision, Gran Turismo. What is the story behind in terms of branding? Are you using this to showcase that you go beyond technology, you go into a very strong design focus as well?
Yeah. So our Vision GT is actually designed for Gran Turismo, the game, but we actually use this opportunity to really give our R&D and design center a blank canvas, so they can go beyond the normal, restrictions of what a production car would look like, and give them their freedom of what they think Xiaomi design would look like in an EV concept car. And that's something that we had the opportunity to do in this project. So it's a showcase of our design ability and our vision. Not only is it just made for a game.
Excellent. And one of the biggest challenges that all companies will face this year is
Yes.
with memory shortage.
Yes.
How is Xiaomi navigating this crisis, and what strategies do you have put in place and actions to be able to offset somehow the tsunami that is coming in the coming months?
Yeah, so I think RAM, the industry, the RAM's price spike is definitely one of the biggest hit for the industry. But for us, I think we have challenges, but at the same time, we have our advantages. First, we are very close with our suppliers. We have a really strong relationship with them. And second, compared to other brands such as Oppo and Vivo, we actually are probably in a better position than they are because we are the third largest smartphone manufacturer, right?
According to IDC, you are the third biggest smartphone manufacturer.
Yes.
But on the other hand, you still have the majority of your business in smartphones being the very low end, which is the segment that you will be
entry level. Yes. So obviously we are making strategic adjustments with our product portfolio in the future, and of course also real-time monitoring how our products are being affected due to this price. But so far, we're still maintaining really strong ever since the end of last year of 2025. We still maintain number 3 with really strong results, and we hope to retain that order and even move up hopefully end of this year or maybe even next year.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Congratulations for this show.
Thank you so much.
And it was a pleasure.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.